Hi Sagis, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Sagittarius Tarot and another timeless reading. How excited are we? Today I have for you a very extensive reading that will cover a lot of areas. So without further ado, let us begin. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. You get the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords usually is a card that indicates rest and rejuvenation. You know, some R&R is in order. And usually it is because you earned it, because it is in the upright position here. And what I can tell you is that usually, like with this card, there's a feeling that, and it's not a feeling only, it's also like, you know, a celebration, an internal celebration sort of for something that you already achieved, right? Like it's like a milestone, but it's like the first milestone, right? That you reached. And it is very important. But since it is a first milestone, you know that you need to rest and recover before you continue because there's many other ones to conquer, right? That's why instead of celebrating, you are resting, and that rest in itself is celebration. And if you notice, there are three swords lying on the wall, like up in the sort of like mental state of this person, and that he decided to put them on a blank canvas, as if, you know, he doesn't want to think about them. He's putting them on the side, and that represents all the ideas that keep rushing on your head, in your head, usually whenever you were handling whatever you were handling. And so once you reach that important first milestone, it is time for you to put them to rest for a little bit and focus on one thing and one idea only, and that is this sword, right? This is your single focus, and it is the same color as you. And since this character is in yellow, that means your first and single, your main concern and your single focus should be on resting and on recharging, right? Before you wake up and then start tackling all these other ideas. You even notice that in this card, the picture of the family and everything else is still there. That means whatever is in your heart will stay in your heart. You're just taking a break from it all, right? That does not mean that you're no longer, you don't care about certain people if you don't see them, or you don't I don't know, care about your job if suddenly you're not like following up like crazy. Whatever it is, that means whatever it is, the journey still holds a dear place in your heart. It's just time for you to, you know, focus on rest and relaxations. R&R, baby. And 4, right, is a number that represents stability and solid foundation. And it's really like a very stable and peaceful number. And the fact that it is associated with the Four of Swords, that means you are in a peaceful state, right? This is not a time where, let's say, anxiety goes rampant in your mind, or you're overthinking, or you're overwhelmed, or any of that. No, 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 no. This is complete peace, complete quiet. Whether this is you meditating, whether this is you relaxing, going for a face massage or facial or body massage, whether this is you taking time for yourself. But you know, like this feels more like leisure time, or rest and relaxation and peppering and relaxed thoughts, right? This is not like hermit mode where we go inside in order to look for more answers. No, here the whole idea is not to think of anything but rest, right? It's like sort of a pause in your mind. And I really love that for you. Like, well earned, Sagis, well earned. Recharge before the next phase begins, so you are refreshed. All right, that is beautiful. Now, this was the Rider-Waite Tarot, by the way. Now I'm gonna pick this card, right, from the Lover's Oracle to see. This already feels a little bit peaceful to me. There's like these leaves with the heart, and there's that eye chakra that just feels also like, I don't know, it feels peaceful, the look in the eyes, the overall vibe. Let's see. It says acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond control. Yeah, and I'm gonna stress on that second line. At times we must accept things as they are. So I think wherever you are in that many milestones journey of yours, you need to accept that first victory as well, right? You need to accept that first milestone that you won, and you need to accept that your mind needs the rest before it continues to the other milestones. And you need to accept that, you know, things need the time they need, and there is sort of like cycles in life, and there is like certain things that you need to go through in order to reach anything, right? And I like that, because this is really like acceptance is key when it comes to peace of mind. Very nice. I'm gonna put these to the side, and we're gonna start with shuffling the cards and doing the whole extensive reading. Let us see at first. Let's see what and Sagittarius is feeling. What are you feeling right now? Let's look at these emotions. Let's dig deep. Let's see what this is all about. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, and so this is talking about your feelings. So if you are getting engaged, this is talking about, you know, all these feelings bubbling up to the surface that comes with that sort of commitment. And how beautiful and gorgeous that we got this card along with our reading, because as you know, just like we said here, you remember we talked about the first milestone, right? In a series of many milestones. An engagement as well is like one milestones in a series of others, because afterwards, usually there would be like, after the engagement, there would be the wedding, and then there would be like, and there's like also other celebrations and other commitments along time. There's like the children commitment, there's like getting a joint property, shared accounts, all of these, like, you know, levels of commitment. And so you see, this could be your first milestone in a relationship, or this could be an important milestone, and how fitting that this came for your feelings position. This also talks about, this also affirms that peace of mind here, because, you know, if you look at it really, you are feeling, you know, you're peaceful, you have that peace of mind within you, and you're quieting your mind, and you also have embraced this acceptance for things as they are, right? And at the same time, you are feeling, you know, ready to commit, or you are committed to something, and you know that your commitment have more levels up, you know, to go. But for now, this milestone is enough for you, right? And you, so that means feeling wise, if we're not talking, of course, about an actual engagement, that means you are feeling, you know, ready for commitment. And also the engagement says that not only I am committing more, I'm also ready to commit even more in the future, right? Towards anything. This is whether we're talking about a business project, or a passion of yours, or a lifestyle that you decided to adopt, or romantic relationship, or children, or friends, whatever it is, right? Whatever the subject of this reading is. Very nice. Now, let us look at your health. King of Wands. You are healthy, Saggy. The King of Wands is fire, and it is mastering that fire. That means you are mastering your energy. You are able to control your resting cycles and your sleep cycles. You are able to control how you accept things. You are able to control your commitment and your relationships, and you are able to control your feelings. You are really in charge. And that is why I see you healthy and vibrant. And, you know, with the King of Wands here in the Deviant Moon Tarot, he is, you know, extending this fire to the children because, you know, they all look up to him and they all get fire from him. So your health really is not only vibrant and amazing, it is also a beacon of light for anyone else who may not have, you know, that level of health that you're currently enjoying. And so keep it up, Saggy. You're doing great. Let's see. Let's take a little peek in that brain of yours and see a little bit of those thoughts. Chariot. This is a really, by the way, beautiful, positive reading, Sagittarius. This is really beautiful, beautiful energy. It's as if something shifted and we're here. All right. Thoughts-wise, you have the Chariot, and the Chariot is not in reverse. And that means you finally are ready to move on to like foreign or exotic thoughts, right? So you're ready to adopt new strategies. You're no longer afraid. You're ready to adopt new thoughts, new habits, new beliefs, new theories, new ways of life. Anything that is related to the power of the mind, you are ready to adopt it. And you see, you have the color yellow here and you have the color yellow here. And so this is connected, right? This is connected to the rest. And that is why you're resting, because you know that the next phase is going to begin and you want to be refreshed for it. And the next phase really is a mental journey, right? A journey of the mind, leaving the old mind, the old comfort of the mind, and pursuing that new journey. This could also be talking, let's say, if you decided to learn another trade, to learn another passion, to take another course, to enroll in a new university, to enroll in a new course, and a new high school, new college, and a new anything, a new workshop, because this is the faculty of the mind. So you're trying to do something that usually maybe you would have thought it's daunting, but no longer. You're leaving the comfort of, you know, your well-known mental world and decided to venture into a new one. I love this so much. Okay. Nice. Let us continue and see now a little bit of guidance. You get partnerships and alliances number 3, but it is in reverse. And so this is what's telling me now is like what should be guiding you is you and you only now, right? In this journey. There will be a time later on in the journey, later on in the commitment part, to focus on, you know, the partnership in itself and the dynamic and the alliance behind it. But right now, it is very crucial for you to follow that guidance and see, this is sort of like a guidance, like it sort of like tells you how to go and which things to focus on currently. And so anything right now that will resonate, or that has to do with your own well-being, right? That is where you should be guiding your focus and energy. That is where you should maintain your focus, because you already got engaged, right? It's gonna take you a while, you know, for you to dig deeper, right? Once the event is over, you need time for yourself, and then there will be time to focus on the partnership and on the alliance. I love that a lot. A lot, right? And this also talks about these steps in commitment, like I said. Now let's see what's actually happening, or what will actually happen. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Yeah, so there's actual healing happening here. Something as well, before I got that, because I also got a download here, because this is feelings and guidance as well, if we look at it vertically. And so also this is talking that whatever that next level commitment or that important first milestone of commitment that you did here, is going to, you know, guide you towards also your own well-being. It's as if, I'm not going to say like this union or this commitment or this whatever is beneficial per se, because the context can be very different. As much as, I don't know, let's say committing to gym could be like called beneficial, but like a relationship wouldn't be described in that sort. But you know the gist what I'm saying. Like, this is good for you, right? So that commitment that you did towards something else is going to be guiding you towards your own, you know, committing to yourself and your own well-being as well. And so moving on here to what happens, and what I was talking about is like, Medicine Guardian here talks about being open to healing information. And so what I see happening here is that you're gonna have, and it happens also literally under the health card, right? Which was like on fire. And I think you're gonna, you know, you're gonna not only stumble upon a lot of healing information, and so not only you're gonna read a lot about necessary information, find the right doctors, take the right prescriptions, and all of these coincidence or synchronicities or happenstances are going to happen literally like it's planned to happen. And so you're gonna find all the healing information needed, and you're gonna apply them, because this is the happening card. And so I see you applying them and literally like finding your footing and feeling literally like your health is becoming like amazing, right? And so whether this is stuff happened and you were led to see a certain doctor or a certain chiropractor or a certain a therapist or a certain holistic person or a sort of coach or whatever it is, right? Like related to healing, you're like, you know, it's gonna happen, and then you're gonna apply it, and then you're gonna feel amazing. But I just want you to be open for it, right? Because right now also, like, it is there in your face, but just like, you know, try to be even more open to receive that. Like, don't just, you know, build up walls. Beautiful. Now, let's see if there's any lessons related to all of this that Saggies need to learn from all of this. Yeah. So it is the Temperance in reverse. And I think the biggest lesson here is that you have lost your ability to be like temperate for a while and to be balanced for a while, because temperance is balance, and temperance is you, it is Sagittarius, it is your energy. And so I think that is the lesson, is that unless you know, take care of yourself first, and unless you you know, embrace all that Saggy energy and heal that Saggy energy and revert to being 100% your amazing, bubbly, positive, beautiful self, you know, nothing else matters. And with this, I'm going to be talking a little bit too about, you know, the importance of maintaining your focus towards your, you know, preserving your good energy. Because sometimes when we go through a rough phase or rough patch, sometimes even if it ends up being victorious, like here and resting, you know, during that time, sometimes we might feel that we're losing our edge, or maybe your life is going in a wrong pathway, or that like nothing is right, and all of these feelings. And this is to tell you that you need to maintain your focus on your goals and remember also on who you are, you know, and what you're capable of doing, and remaining positive throughout it all. And so that is the lesson here to be to be gotten, that you know, you should never allow your temperance to, you know, get reversed. And whenever it does, you need to focus on healing it, because, you know, unless you're being 100% you, you're just making it harder for you to achieve your goals. Okay, that is very, very beautiful. Now, let us continue. Next, there would be this, I think. Wait, yeah. So let's talk about the theme. Whoa. Oh no, that was the deck I think that I chose for work. Yes, no. Okay. Sorry there. This is the deck I was gonna pick for your theme. So, let's talk about the theme of this reading, overall energy. Yeah. Exactly like I expected. Things happen for a reason. You got the Magician in reverse. And the Magician in reverse as a theme talks about exactly like you thinking that you lost the ability to magically create with that Temperance in reverse. And that is because most probably something happened in the past that maybe made you, you know, rethink certain capabilities of you. You see, you are the Magician, Saggy, and as much as this was a temporary relapse or whatever in the past, I think right now the whole point of this reading is for you to be able to take that magician, that inner magician, and then, you know, make it upright and creating magic again. And I see that happening right after you finish that rest and relaxation. I love that. Let's see further. Things that might be hidden. Entrepreneur in reverse. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success is in all ways. Okay. And so that came in reverse, and that is what's hidden. And I think you are not giving a partnership its deserved rank or status in your, you know, given it's like in your heart and in your mind. I think as much as entrepreneurship is amazing, there is still a partnership that can really bring your way a lot of wealth, a lot of health, a lot of happiness, and a lot, you know, it's gonna flourish beyond your expectations. I think probably also that's why we got that engagement card here. Yeah, that's what I feel. And because this is the hidden position, I think this is going to come to you as a surprise. Like you did not expect, you were starting to lose hope maybe in certain partnership, or not necessarily losing hope, because at the end of the day, because there's many right partnership, but if that was the partnership that we were talking about here, I mean, that doesn't mean you lost hope in it, but maybe you did not, you know, you thought you're here, right? You're engaged or you're whatever towards that project, toward that person, toward that family, toward that passion, whatever. And maybe you didn't think, like maybe you thought, okay, it's cute. I think it's gonna, like this is what's gonna happen. And then that was gonna happen. Like it's gonna blow your mind how much growth you're gonna experience and how much, you know, flourishing everything's gonna be like. It's really gonna like shock you positively. It's really a blessing, right? In disguise, that you never thought it held the potential. Maybe you thought it held a small potential, but not as big as it will, you know, be revealing itself. Now let's look at a little bit of advice from the cards, from the universe. And exactly, the advice for you is the Fool. And also, by the way, before we move to the Fool, I'm going to go back here and, you know, the entrepreneurship in reverse, like I said, it's information, partnership. And it landed right under the open to healing information. So exactly. So maybe sometimes you don't hold all the answers towards your healing. Maybe you think you know better when it comes to your own healing, whether this is physical healing from a disease or sickness or ailment, whether this is like I don't know, any type of situation. This could even be like sometimes, I don't know, like zits on your face, that like, you know, anything, right? And or this could be talking about your soul healing or your energy healing or your heart healing, whatever. And you thinking sometimes that you hold all the answers, as much as Sagittarius, you know, is 9th house and you're very cultured and you read a lot and you know all of that. But in this instance, you know, someone else, it could be a professional, it could be a friend, it could be someone else that is there to, you know, bring you that information. So be open to it. Moving back to the section, the advice section. Also another pause. Notice how like the, you know, the color palettes here are very alike in this row, and also here, like here we see a lot of purple violet hues, and here we see a lot of, you know, greeny mustard type of colors. Here there's like yellow is dominant, and I just wanted to show you that, like, you know, for me these are like signs that we're onto something. Okay, with the Fool as the advice here is to take risks, you know, and exactly it goes along hand in hand with the Chariot here, that was ready for for embracing new beliefs, new way of looking at things, new perspectives, new ideas, new learning things. You know, as much as scary as it sounds, you have the confidence to just push through. And this is what the Fool is talking about, like literally, you know, taking a risk and just trusting completely in the process and taking that leap. And it also came under the Temperance in reverse, and I think that is beautiful, because this is really like, that's the advice, that you forgot that you are Sagittarius at some point. Something happened that made you forgot, and you thought you're less than who you are. And this is to tell you, you need to, you know, make this not in reverse anymore and create magic and, you know, be a magician, be Sagittarius, because wherever you do point that arrow, it's going to land. So yeah. I love this advice, you know, go for it, Saggy, go for it. Yes, yes, yes. Now, let's look at your work situation, what's going on when it comes to work. King of Swords in reverse. And so with the King of Swords in reverse, when it comes to work, so maybe someone in authority is stepping down from a role that they usually have in a company or whatever. And I see this being positive for you. Maybe this is someone who used to give you a hard time regarding something. All of a sudden, I don't know why, you know, of course there's a why, but I don't know here, or maybe you don't know even, but somehow all of a sudden they're more soft, or they're allowing it, or suddenly they're no longer a pain in the ass, right? This could also be talking that maybe a client that used to be, again, a pain in the ass is no longer that. Maybe this is talking to, also this is talking about you. Like, it's a good thing for you to rebel. That's how I feel, like with the Fool and with the Chariot here in the mind and all of that. I think also too, you should not be, you know, going with everything eyes closed and all. I think if this is like the necessity for you to speak out, if there's something that you don't find logical, say it. If you don't agree with the team, share it as well. If you need to express your disgruntlement regarding anything, if the pay is low, ask for more. If there is the payment method is not your standard, tell them. If there is it's not on time, express these feelings. If you think someone is being a sellout, express those feelings. Whatever it is, right? This is you like standing up for yourself work-wise. It's gonna do wonders. Now, let us look at your family. Ooh, 6 of fire. I see beautiful family times. 6 of fire is a moment of celebrations, but celebrations of success. So maybe someone in your family, I don't know, maybe they graduated, maybe they got honor roll, maybe they won an award, maybe they did an accomplishment, maybe you're just proud of them or they're proud of you. This is also, you know, a major family success. Something in the family like is, you know, holds a potential of a lot of celebration. And this is like, you know, that moment where you're all just celebrating it, like literally. I love it. Now let's talk a little bit about your love situation. Your love situation, love situation. You got this one. Peace. Peace, dove. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And so I have a feeling that maybe you had a rough patch in one of your love relationships, right? This could be with your romantic partner or other very, very dear relationship of yours, a close one. And so maybe there was turmoil in it, and that's going to prove that a blessing will soon be revealed because of that. Also, you gotta understand, this is again another affirmation of the acceptance message that you got here. You know, things happen and you just gotta believe sometimes that they have a higher purpose in your life, at least when it comes to that thing. So what I can feel from the energy here is like, you know, you hit that bump in the road a while ago and now it's all right. Now it's gonna be full on again. So, you know, that's also similar to healing energy here. And so I think you're good and you're solid and you're able to, you know, see how everything was evolving from that situation. As much as I would love to clarify every card, but we're already at minute 32. And this is more like an extensive reading that just shows you one card for every single sort of like area of your life, just to give you an overall view. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching till the end. Thank you for clicking the like button. Thank you for, this shows me you appreciate me as much as I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing my videos by clicking the share button. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. If you did not already, it's free. Just click the subscribe button to my channel and you'll be helping me a lot. Thank you for all your comments. They help me connect and bond with you. I love you, my dear Saggies. Stay blessed, aligned, and connected.